can do.
I understand.
So that is what the difference between the two. When you collectively look for, let's say you say this is vulture or these are scavengers, and the entire black app, you are looking for scavengers. You are now saying their queen is Bukky Jesse.
Yes, sir.
I now need to get you to describe scavengers. And then you now say scavengers are the people that go to this particular platform.
Okay.
At that point in time, you have caused a problem because they will say he was on IT.
Can I conclude my story, sir? Hold
on. They will say he's on IT guys' platform that they said it.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been calling this lady Black Widow everywhere. But they haven't called...
Not everywhere, only a particular platform.
I've seen it everywhere. I
call her Black Widow as well. She's Black Widow.
That's what I'm saying.
She's Black Widow.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. But I haven't seen people going from platform to platform and call Bukky Jesse illiterate. You can't do that. And if you want to do it, and you do it differently, but first of all, you use a collective term. Them.
I feel Black Widow is worse than illiterate.
When you now say them, you now mention some. It's like say them. When you finish them, you now mention Paparano. How does that add up? You can't do that here. I said I don't want anyone to come and drag any host. No Baba, no Wumi. Don't come and drag. If they call her Black Widow or they call Joseph Aloba Josie, we've been calling him Josie. People call him Joe Bad. There is nothing we can do about that. They call Wumi Black Widow from the beginning. There's nothing we can do about that because it's now part of the colloquial. It's part of our traditional Amazon language, our traditional village language. It is now part of the language in the landscape, in the enclaves, in the community. And Wumi is a Black Widow. There's nothing we can do about it. Joseph Aloba is Joe Bad and is Josie. There's nothing we can do about that. Yeah? So if you want to call Mama...
You can add Lapio to it.
They will say is... what's Mama mohbad? They will say she's Abiagba. They've been saying it. It's part of our language. So who gives a hoot about that? We can't change that. They call Baba Black Widow. They call Baba Josie. They mention Lapio. I call Gurexi Gorilla. And I will say call him Gorilla.
Yeah, well, that one is actually not derogatory. Josie just means Josie. Just like,
Abosede was a bosom partner to Mr. Joseph Aloba. Up till today, she calls him Josie.
Exactly.
Till today.
But Josie is not derogatory.
Exactly. She said that really.
Every time.
She always call her Jesse. Yeah.
The IT guy.
It's a pet name.
The IT guy.
Yes.
This bully issue that you are trying to resolve.
I'm not resolving, we are just talking about it.
Okay, we are just okay.
I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychotherapist.
IT guy.
He's
we are just talking about it.
He's not resolving anything.
IT guy.
Excuse
Can
me.
you 1 second, please?
Yes.
Can we invite visiting back up? Let's hear from her again. Maybe she has. Hold on, madam. Hold on.
Let the sniper speak.
Oh, let's have her back again. Let's hear what she's got to say. Maybe we understood that wrongly. Let's see if she goes the same route. Then we know for a fact.
Okay. Everybody else, mute yourself for now. Let me look for her. Bring her up. No problem. I think I should bring her up. I shouldn't be unfair to judge her very quickly. VC10, if you are there, request. If you want to come up, I'll bring you up because I can't.
After you've judged her for over an hour, you're not saying you want to judge her.
It doesn't matter. If she doesn't want to come, if she doesn't want to come, she can stay where she is. It's as simple as that. It's up to her.
Don't advocate on her behalf,
please. Don't advocate on her behalf, please. Don't advocate on her behalf. If she doesn't want to come,
what do you mean? I can do whatever you like, just like you allowed data to do whatever she likes.
On her behalf,
that's their own choice. If I want to advocate on her behalf, I can.
You go to rest, Mama. Go and sleep. Don't come back here, I beg. You go and open your own platform and let's come to you. If the woman wants to come up, I bring her up. Otherwise, don't come here. Just stay where you
Excuse
are.
me. As I was saying, I don't have anything against her. I should have seen. So nobody should come here and be causing problem between us. That's what I'm trying to say.
People here. If she wants to come up, it's up to her. If she requests to come up, I'll bring her up. She's done wrong. She's done wrong. And that is the problem we have on this process. When people have done wrong, Baba is done wrong, and then when they come, they say they're coming for you. They don't want to address Baba's wrong, but they want to address your own wrong.
Nobody is perfect.
And then they will now drag you in the process. How dare you, Oluri, come to my platform and come and tell me what to do? Go and open your platform. Have you been brave enough to open your own platform? Am I begging you to come here? You will advocate on our behalf if you want to. You and I will block the two of you. I don't have to see you again. Nonsense. Let's carry on.
Can we continue? Can we continue?
Let's have you.
Okay.
Let's continue. Yes, let's continue. What nonsense? You want to come and tell people what to do? Go and do your own platform. You don't care. Let me block you now. I will never see you again. Au revoir. Nonsense. Go away. Come out for here. Don't come and start talking.
Please take it easy. Cool self. IT guy. Go and take cafe.
She can go to hell. I'm not looking for kudos. I'm not looking for followers. Let me even use that one. You can go to hell. Carry on. Okay, no, these ones, I know the people I block. When I block them, I block their destiny. I block their destiny. I don't want them here. Let them find somewhere to go.
Can we please continue last week where we ended?
Yeah, we can.
Last week was very interesting.
Okay, what we had was part A and part B.
Yes.
So I decided to do the B first before the A.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
It is not on my platform that you will come and start doing rubbish because you are some supreme woman. You want to come here and come and dictate to me how I run my platform. Go and open your own and let's come to it. Nonsense. Anyway, if we carry on from the last time, hold on. Let me try something. Bear with me just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. Right. Let's try something. Let's see if it's going to work. If it works, it works. Visitant, thank you. Back. Sorry for the altercation and sorry for anything that may have happened. I apologize to you.
No. Don't apologize. Don't fucking listen to me. Don't fucking apologize to me, IT guy. You're being very stupid.
Oh.
Okay, let me now block her. You can see how stupid she is.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I blocked the other woman. You see why I have to block them?
You see why I have to block you? You have a lot of fracas people on your platform this morning.
Well, where's the sniper? Sniper, where are you now?
See,
did you
this
hear what she said?
mental breakdown. This is actually mental breakdown.
The sniper,
this is giving somebody second chance, and you actually prove that you actually have a mental problem. So, no, there's nothing to say anymore. Like that's it, done.
So you see, this is the thing. I don't have a problem. I will give you the chance. Now that the other woman is advocating on her behalf, look at what she came up with. Look at that. I blocked the two of them, and they are comrades. And then someone is saying mute them. No, I block. I don't mute. I don't need you here. I think, look, we're not going to be talking about what we intend to talk about from last week. We're going to finish this particular subject because otherwise it can derail people's attention to something else. Anyone who wants to come up, we're talking about cyberbullying, we're talking about the impact of this process on our mental health. We're talking about the severe impact on the mental health, not just us, the family, the people on the other side as well. I'm sure their mental health is impacted. So, Madam Adenike, unmute yourself again and speak. Thank you.
What do you want to say? What do you want me to say?
The same thing. Your thoughts. You can see that the same thing is repeated itself already, and I've managed to control it. You see, the same thing we are talking about that we want to stop is actually happening here. These
Sir,
people will come for you.
do you know? Do you my?
Because Fidel, you know go that place today. Okay, you go on Monday. Okay. I said make I call you now, no how far, because me I no get food here. I no eat since yesterday. Only that one we take in that side. As I came back, I can't do on call with my people. So they call get some issue with the settle. They call.
Some people are saying somebody should not call Wunmi Black Widow. This particular person that is calling Wunmi Black Widow, if you call for Mr. Loba, she will go and open her platform and be saying all sorts of things about you. Why can't we lead by good example? You know what people are doing is not right. Why are you doing it as well? Are you getting my point, sir?
Why
are they doing this?
I'm with you.
A lot of them, they are looking for avenue to be venting their angers. This particular person that is telling us this morning that she can't change from calling Wunmi Black Widow, she was part of the people that started the shenanigans that is happening on social media. If you come for Mr. Loba, I will come for you.
Hold on, Amina. Hold on, Adenike. Hold on, Madam Adenike. Hold on. Okay, let's leave it there for now, because I don't want name calling or labeling. Let's just leave it there. You mute yourself. I need someone to speak. They've just joined. BB, please. Good morning. Welcome. Do you know what we're talking about?
I just came in this way. A little brief. I don't know.
Okay. Let me give you a summary. Bear with me just a moment. I don't want any fight, though. Hold on. No, you. Mute yourself for now. Let me put a disclaimer in place. Now, Madam Adenike, you've mentioned Madam Detola's name, and she's requesting to come up. She will come up. I don't want any fight done. That's my own preamble to a probable wahala. And I don't want anybody to speak yet. Please don't speak. Madam Adedoyin, if you are requesting for real, welcome to my platform. I appreciate your presence here. And if you are here, please, when I accept you, mute yourself straight away. Madam Adedoyin, thank you for coming. Everybody, please mute yourself straight away as soon as you join. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, very, very well. BB, speak, please. Let me, BB, unmute yourself. What we're talking about at the moment is that we're looking at the impact of what's happened over the last 14 months on our mental health as sort of like concerned citizens of the country. We care about what is happening, and we think that resolution for this, if it gives justice for mohbad, it'll be more justice, not just for us, our generations to come, our children, grandchildren, and what have we. We're also looking at the really emotional. Their action can be seen as cyberbullying. The same thing will then happen to the Aloba family and their associates. They will also suffer from it, because when you have people that say, if you come for Baba, we come for you, they may not even know Baba. They may never have even had a chat with Baba, but they are doing something in Baba's name. If it comes to Baba's attention, is it doing something about it? But that's not what we're talking about. So what we're talking about is the impact of this on our mental health, and war is now constituted to cyberbullying, wotowoto, and all that kind of stuff. So what's your take on it?
What you made the mental health of who? Who are you talking about?
Us, as the people that are seeking justice, injustice. People are apprehensive. People will be anxious. I can go to sleep now. I wake up in the middle of the night. What's the latest of the? Oh, there's inquest. When I'm at lunch at work, I want to know what's going on. I can go on this platform. What's the latest update about the inquest and all that kind of stuff? So it's beginning to trouble us. It's beginning to affect us. But not only that, people are beginning to drag us. If we are vociferous and we have our voice out there, and we are influential in a way because people take what we say seriously, they then come for us. They can say, because you come for Baba, we're coming for you. Like Comfy is come for everybody, including the IT guy and all that kind of stuff. So it will impact our mental health one way or another. So what is your take on that?
For me, the coming of each other, that one will not stop. They'll still coming for each other because it's the drag is already there. They have started dragging themselves. I think that will not stop. And I think that nobody can stop that because that.
Please, can I
Carry
this
on.
lady up?
Hold on. Let's just try and see what's happening to BB. If he can carry on. Now, I need to put housekeeping in place. Madam Detola, I'm sure you're coming up because of what Madam Adenike may have said. I want you guys to be gentle with yourselves, please. So, Madam Adenike, if Madam Adetola is there to engage you, unmute yourself and engage with civility, please. Madam Adenike, unmute yourself and engage with Madam Detola.
Let someone continue. I'm doing so. Someone like
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, baby.
Sir. Let her
Okay,
talk.
carry on, guys. No, yeah, okay, carry on, guys. Just do it your way.
If there's anything I don't do, right? I'm a honest person and I'm not flawless, but I don't like it. You know, there are people who conjure things in their heads. There are people who have their own, I don't know, maybe it's the way they understand their own things, maybe the way they see their things. My name is Detola Adike. I have never made a chart or say it anywhere else that if you come for Joseph Aloba, I will come for you. I don't like it when I am being lied upon. Let me say that. Now, this particular person that spoke about me now, I have never spoken to her before because I've seen a couple of her chats.
Okay.
She's not the person, she's not one of the people that I want to relate with because we don't see eye to eye. So I stayed off. Irrespective of the fact that I stayed off, she still came for me one day that I spoke about something on somebody's platform. She recorded it. She has proof. I don't understand. What is all this nonsense she's saying now? I am here. Bring it out where I have said.
Okay, Madam
stand
let's be careful about the language we use. Let's use those derogatory.
Which language did I use that is wrong now? Somebody just like the case.
You said nonsense now.
Nonsense, yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, I take nonsense back, but I was like the case.
Let's do it sparingly. You've spoken. Okay, Madam Adenike, please speak. Madam Detola, please.
You said I'm one of those.
Okay,
let us repeat
let me talk now. Let me talk now, please.
Hold on, Madam Adenike. Hold on first. Mute yourself right now. Madam Detola, are you done? So that Madam Adenike can speak. Are you done now?
No, you said I should mute.
No,
I just don't. I don't like this kind of narrative.
Summarize now and mute. Summarize and mute.
I'm just saying it. I don't like the narrative she just gave because it's not true.
Okay, mute now. Hold on. Mute now.
Baba, no fight.
Hold on, Madam Adenike. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah? Now, please don't use all this nonsense, stupid, and all this stuff.
I already said I take it back, and I apologize for that.
Hold on.
I said I apologize for that. I take it back.
Yourself. I'm just putting a disclaimer in place. It's not you. It's not directed at you. Let's not use fancy language against ourselves. Let's not use directive and language that can stoke fire that will cause wotowoto. Let's be civil. We can address this issue without using connotations around aspect that will bring innuendos, and then before you know what's going on, Casalago just boss. We don't want to do that. So let's do it in a very civil way. Madam Adetola is not happy about something that Madam Adenike said. Why? Because she's listening on the window. She's listening on the window. Hold on a moment. 11:30. So the owner of the house, the kitchen area where I am, is about to take over at 11:30. So be conscious of that. I will round up at 11:30. So now let's carry on. So
Can I talk, sir?
No, you will speak. Don't worry. Let me just moderate this properly. So let's not inflict pain on ourselves. We know this is probably almost a vendetta. It is not something that started on this platform. It's something that started somewhere. And we can iron it out here when people speak their minds. But let's be careful about how colorful the language we use. Colorful language can actually take us back to what we were talking about that we don't want in the first place. So please be civil to one another. So Madam Adenike, you have the mic. Please speak. Thank you.
Madam Detola Duke, I'm not here to fight or any argument. But I just want to beg you for one thing. Please, as a mother, as somebody that claims that she loves Mr. Joseph Aloba, number one thing I want to say, you can resolve all this.
Let her speak first before you interject. Let her just speak. Just mute yourself. Let her speak.
You can resolve all this that is going on.
Madam Adenike, please don't drag it. Just go straight to the
I'm
point.
not dragging it, sir. I'm not dragging and I'm not fighting. No argument. I promise. I promise.
You guys to engage properly.
But it's okay. It's okay. I know where I am. Please. I know. I will follow here. Please.
Okay.
I just want to beg her for the sake of this platform.
Okay.
She can resolve many things that is going on around Mr. Loba.
Yes.
For the sake of Mr. Loba, because it's getting too much on that man. Like I said this morning, I cry for Mr. Loba inside my house, but I will never come to social media to come and say it. Because whether he's guilty of what happened or he's not guilty, the bully is getting too much. And if people that claims they love Mr. Loba, that stays around that man, if they are not ready to stop all this bullying, it's going to continue. Madam Detola Duke, I'm not here to fight. If I have offended you in any way, I am sorry. But please do something about this thing. You can resolve it. You are an elderly person, please, in the name of God. Please.
Well, you just faulted me that I'm part of the people.
I said I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ibinu iná ni nǹkan. Need gbogbo eléyìí náà àgbàlagbà ni wá ìyá ni wá náà, please.
Madam Adenike, let's
No. I'm not Laura out here.
Madam Detola speak.
I don't appreciate what you just said. You said you are sorry. This thing is huge. Is more than one person.
What I'm begging you is because of Mr. Loba. Please do something about it.
Let her speak for now, please. Let her speak. Oh, carry on, Madam Detola.
Justice for mohbad is huge. Like if I'm making my efforts and it's not showing, does not mean I'm not making the efforts. Do you think I'm happy with the way people insult each other and come for each other? I'm not. And in my own little way, I do what I can do. That's all I can do. I am lifting my finger, I'm lifting my hands. But I don't like it when insinuations are manipulated, whatever comes along. Koda. You came for me first, not on this platform. But there's suffering money and let it go. Don't see me as that. Koda now.
Madam Detola, now all you need to do now, please mute yourself. Please, thank you. Now, Madam Adenike and Madam Detola, I want you guys to open your mic and hug each other, please. Let's do that. Carry on, open your mic and hug each other. Just hug
Baba,
yourself.
no problem. I'm okay, I'm cool with everything.
Madam Detola, please open your mic and hug Madam Adenike, please. Show love. Okay, so let's leave it as that. You see, this is one of the things I'm saying. Mute yourselves now. What I'm trying to say is that we should be careful about the name calling. The name calling is a problem. I can assert anything at any given time. My assertion is going to be based on a scenario. I will not mention anybody. And I've done that since I've opened my platform. I can speak as much as I can speak, and you can think this is the person I'm speaking about. I will never mention their name. We have to be methodical in the way we kind of carry ourselves and hear our opinion. We have to be methodical. I can be talking about the president of Nigeria without mentioning his name. I can be talking about the president of America, the soon-to-be president of America, Mr. Trump, Donald Trump, without mentioning his name. But people will think my inference is actually pointing in that direction without mentioning. And if I haven't mentioned his name, and if I'm now speaking and you think it's up to you and you want to come and challenge me and I haven't mentioned your name, there's a way we can tackle that. Yeah, because we'll not be able to tackle it. We'll not be able to get to the bottom of it because I'm not going to admit that it's you I'm addressing because I haven't mentioned your name. So let's be
how I roll. That's exactly how I do my things.
Yeah, let's be.
It's called being diplomatic.
Okay. Diplomacy, Madam Detola. Thank you very much. So let's be discreet. Let's use our diplomacy judiciously. Because when we do it judiciously,
Madam Edenike, have a nice morning.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming up for us to iron this thing out and clear this thing out. And my panel section and my panelists is exactly what we are talking about. We've seen examples of it all over the shop. And I'm glad that we can see what we are trying to work on to enlighten ourselves and educate ourselves that it is not on, it's not useful. And it's happening. It's happening. You don't have to mention people's name. You can just give an example without mentioning people's name. And obviously, when you do that, you are causing trouble. You are creating disharmony, fracas, and all sorts of manners of madness will just ensue. And before you know what's going on, if it's allowed there, everybody's screaming. Even when they scream, they gift each other. You go on one platform, they are doing wotowoto. This one has got 2.5K. This one has got 3K. This one has got 10K, 5K. And the host will benefit from that because by the time you guys finish, the host will get a percentage of your wotowoto. You think the host is stupid? He's not stupid. He's not stupid. Everybody will come from every planet. Team Wumi will come, Team Baba will come. They will support their own. At the end of the day, when you finish and you kill yourself and you need fence sick and you need to go and see your psychiatrist, the host is collecting his percentage without getting involved, just by allowing you guys to do your shit. And everybody in your family is going to say, so my father is a monster. So my mother is a monster. What is these people doing? Oh, see my papa. Hey, how am I going to get my papa off this black app? Oh, waiting the app. See my papa don't lose his marble. Oh. Because you have to think, Madam Adenike has addressed it since last Sunday or Saturday. What happens in your home? How do they see you? Are you now a monster that will go into character? And when you finish sucking people's blood out there, then you want to come to us and say, yeah, give daddy a hug. Come on, give daddy a hug. Is that what we're doing? So we need to be careful. The name calling, there is a way it works. On the streets and corners of this black app, there is what you call the colloquialism, if it's a word, but the colloquial aspect of it will mean that there is an Amazon or a village language, street language that we are all used to, and then we use it just like the Creole language, just like the Pidgin language. So in our dictionary, in Quest and Justice and Fight for, and as Quest and Fight for Justice for mohbad, in our dictionary, there is Black Widow, there's Josie, there's Jobad, there is Lapiopio. So there's all this stuff. We can't get away from it. Yeah? I recall Buki Jason, blowjob. It is there. I recall Gorexi, gorilla. Is there. And you can't stop me calling Gorexi gorilla. If I want to. But I want to move myself away from calling people those kind of names, which is my new chapter. So, because of that colloquialism and the colloquial aspect of our adopted traditional local language in our enclave and our communities, or surrounding community, we've developed Black Widow, we've developed Jobad, we've developed Josie, we've developed Abiagba, we've developed Abiamo, we've developed all sorts of connotations of different aspects of language that is inconceivable and is acceptable. But it is not acceptable if you now come here and label someone as something, which is what we've just corrected between Madam Adenike and Madam Detola. We don't want to do that. Now, I saw someone, okay, I'm going to give the mic now to our supreme and one and only Iron Lady that I know on my platform, and that is Adedoyin. Madam Adedoyin, please unmute yourself and speak to us. I hope you know what we're talking about. Do you know what we're talking about today, madam?
Yes. Can you give me a second, please? I'm going to join you guys in a minute. Is that okay?
Is that a minute or a second?
Give me a minute, please.
Okay, let's give you a minute. Prime B, whoever Prime B is, Prime B. Prime B, please, speak to us, please.
Good morning.
Do you know what we're talking about?
Yes, I do.
Okay, carry on. You have the floor.
So I've come up because of the mental well-being side of your discussion.
Yes, thank you for
coming. Mental health. I'm a mental health professional, and mental health is one of the most important topics for me on social media. So, it's so sad because you're talking about a serious life event in a death of a loved one, a death of a child, death of a young person. And then, obviously, the community and the concerns that the community has about how the whole thing is happening, the justice side of things. So there are two factors. The factor which is the mental health, psychological effect of suffering a bereavement, the loss, and then the other side, which is the justice side. And then how we as a community kind of accept and put that together. It's very difficult because people have got different views about things like that, different communities. People have listened to different narratives, and they've taken on whatever narrative they felt they wanted to go with. As you can hear, I'm not a Nigerian, but I've watched and I've listened.
Where are you from, Zimbabwe?
I'm from Zimbabwe, yes, but I am married to a Nigerian, a Yoruba, so that makes me one of you.
Welcome. Well done.
So, what I wanted to say today, without taking too much of your time, sir, is mental health, regardless of where we are coming from, whether I'm coming from Zimbabwe, I'm coming from Nigeria, or from America, it's a human experience. It's a human experience that we have, and it's a reaction to whatever social situation is going on around us. Social media doesn't help, because with social media, then there are other factors, like the fact that if I, like you say, create wotowoto on social media, or I come with a narrative that is challenging, or that will make people open their eyes and say, wow, how can someone say that? I'm going to get likes and views. And that is what social media is about, isn't it? There's that excitement, almost like the release of endorphins comes, your endorphins are released because, it's almost like an addiction. So you see someone come once and they say something weird and not really acceptable, and they have 200 followers because they've said that view. Tomorrow, the chances are I'm going to come and find something that is completely because it's social media. That's what I'm just trying to say. So social media can actually exacerbate the negative narrative of our mental health, because we get something out of it the excitement, the buzz of people coming and sending
Let me
us.
slow you down a bit and engage with you.
Yes, sir.
Of the aspect of the social media, because we have aspects where people come under assumed profile. They put their
Yes.
profile on private. We've never seen them before, never seen their picture. Does this social media, our handle, does it make us invisible or invincible? Does it actually make us feel as if we are untouchable?
Yes, sir. Because if I create a name, and whatever name I create, and I come on, and first and foremost, I'm hiding behind that name. You'll probably never know where I am. You do not know. You're not going to know my identity. So actually, all the things that I'm heard of that I probably have thought I would press in my normal life with my normal network, and people will create a ghost account and come and actually express all these ideas that are completely that they wouldn't speak out in their community where they are known. Because this social media gives you that. It gives you that, isn't it?
I really love you with warmth on this platform because you're injecting something special, something original into the process. Now, do you think you've been bullied on the social media platform?
No, because I've come from a safe angle where I've come with my name and my identity because I'm a professional and I want to empower and encourage others. So again, I don't have the option of coming up and being that person. Those ideas, those thoughts born in my head, unless I decide to come up and create a backup account with a different name. So I can be going into people's platforms and be saying things. I haven't been bullied. By God's grace, I won't be bullied.
Now talking about mental health, and we know there are two aspects to it. Either you've been bullied on this particular course,
yes, sir.
Or on the other hand, there's a situation where you are restless because you just can't wait to come back and you finish work, you are in break and all that. I mean, how do you think that impacts the restlessness? How does it impact our mental health?
Okay, so for me, Miss, if you can indulge me, I want to come from the angle of let me talk from the angle. Two answers I want to give you. The first one, I want to come from the angle of Mr. Of a parent. Let me use that word of a parent who has lost a child.
Yes.
I want to come from that angle.
Okay, go on.
I want to come from an angle of a parent who has lost a child who was everything. We as parents, we are bringing up our children that they will do better than us. That is our prayer. That my child will outdo me, that they will be the ones in my way to look after me. So for me as a parent, without even thinking about anything, already that kind of puts me in the direction of a parent to actually empathize with another parent who is lost. And I pray never to find myself in that situation. And then when I go on social media and I see that as humans, as Africans in Zimbabwe, when someone loses someone, whether they're the worst person in the world or whatever, there's that human part of us that will say, stop your judgment. Let's just empathize with this person. They have lost something precious. And for me, grief comes in different forms. And we can't come on social media and say, because he has or she has lost somebody, she's not grieving. How do you know? Grief comes in different stages. Do you even know what level, what stage of their grief they are having at the moment? Are you close to them to assess and support? And actually, he's still in denial. Maybe he's angry. Maybe he's gone to the depression stage. There's so many stages of depression for grief. For me, I feel like we can use social media in a very positive way to support each other as a community. I know, because the reason I started by saying that with this thing, there's so many other angles, there's stories, there are people coming in with different narratives that make you hate that person. Say, why would they do that to their child? Because there's an end from there. Social media will stop you the whole process from going through properly. Mental health can be all over the place, sir. And I don't know. I think that as a community, we can do more to actually empower each other to just look out for mental health. If it means switching off, even though the actual platform here will make us, because of the excitement and the money and all the other that it brings, it's actually the temptation is, let me go and check what's going on. I'm going to this platform, let me go into that platform, let me see what's going on. Is there buzz that comes from that? And from there, people are shouting like, it's lonely in Europe. Actually, this is exciting. Oh. And then before you know it, you're throwing a lie at someone who is calling names. And that person is now getting the impression that this what they're doing is right. And they will continue because they're making financial gains from it. What the solution is. But I do know that at the end of all this, once all said and done, the back of it, the human beings that we're dealing with who are going to be impacted. After this whole thing has finished and we have got justice, by God's grace, we will get justice. They will have to pick up the pieces now and say, okay, now we have to live without this precious human being that made such an impact in our community. We won't have that. It won't impact us because we never knew him. We never knew him. But the people that knew him and the people who at the moment are probably not even going through the process properly because of all this that's going on, they're the ones that are going to have to stop. And that's when they will need support. So we can still use this platform for positive in the future. And I'm just thinking, let's be mindful before we even call each other names. Let's think about the fact that we're dealing with human beings. Let's think about the fact that if this could happen to anyone, and how would I, if it happened to me, God forbid, how would I even deal? Is there like a script that is there that is written to say, if this happened, this is what you should do? Is there like a framework? There isn't one. So you deal with it the way that your character, your personality, and your belief system allows you to deal with it. And so you might not agree with it because you are not me.
Thank you so much, Sandy. This has been quite enlightening. It's been quite emotional. Follow me, I will follow you. Everybody,
Yes,
follow
sir.
me. If you're not following me, I will follow you after the show.
Okay, sir.
It is refreshing to have you on board. If you mute yourself, congratulations for being so eloquent on the matter. And obviously, as a professional, you've actually helped this course and this particular platform and this session immensely. I appreciate you. Let's have Madam Adedoyin. Madam Adedoyin, please.
First of all, I want to say hi to everyone. I was actually just strolling on TikTok and I saw IT Man. And I decided to come up because of an important topic. And that important topic that is being discussed this morning is cyberbullying. How to curb it, how to get it.
And we're talking about mental health as well.
So how it affects, of it. We really need to understand that the death of this guy, Ilerioluwa, has impacted the world. Not just Nigeria alone, as a country, but it has also affected other parts of the world. So now, when we look at the bullying aspect of it, we cannot tell people how to act when it comes to an homicide case. In the case of Ilerioluwa, how the gentleman was, and its circumstances as well. People agree that I was, and I happened to come across, I think, a statement about, Ilerioluwa, and I wanted to know more about it. And my first speech was on Supreme's platform, and I give that to her. My first day speaking on her platform, I was so pained. I was almost crying. For almost 2 days, I couldn't get myself. And I wanted to dig deep to know more. What happened to this guy? Why on earth should a human being be buried like this? It affected me. It affected me to the point of I wanted to know more about it. And I got to Papariano and I started to listen. I just wanted to know. So bullying, should we bully each other? Well, no. I don't think people should bully each other. I think what people need to do actually is to use this as is to educate people, an awareness. It should rather be a form of awareness to enlighten people, to let people know what has happened to mohbad and how to is that sign, direct.
You tap and share that.
Okay, so now look at the mental health. I think so many people have gone too far with this. Too far with it. So you need to understand that you have the right to grieve. But what the right is for that you have the right.